It is May 30th, 2022, and it's been a difficult, you know, very difficult, and I think my chat box broke maybe. Let's find out. Okay, it works. That's the good news. Sorry about having a difficult time for a long time. So I thought we'd play some Spiritfarer and try to, I guess, distract ourselves, right? Yeah. Let's try to do that. It's a nice game. We've been having some fun with it. It's a good game. And I've had some nice company while we've been playing it, so it's been really nice for me. I've just been, you know, it's been difficult for a long time. Oh, Ember, good morning. If you'd like, we could do a puzzle. Appreciate you, friend. Well, the game isn't letting me. My computer, I think, is still warming up. It's taking it a bit to open up every one of the programs I use. So I'm expecting it would give me a hard time that way also with the puzzle. But in a little bit after it gets going, we could, if you'd like. Right now, I believe it would take all of 10 minutes to open up the website. The computer's having a hard time. That's fair because I'm also having a hard time. Medicine. Or medicine time. Oh, I'm almost out of this one. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Okay, well. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, we've met a lot of nice people doing this, and I've been having some nice conversation, and it's really good that way. As well as all of the things that I think about all the time. It's been really interesting, this game helping me to look at things that I've been dealing with. A lot of sadness, but that's going to be here regardless. It's just we do the best we can. It's just part of the process. Right, yeah, no, I just need to get my mind off stuff, so we're gonna do this for a bit. If I cook just flour, will it turn into glue for me? Because I wish it would. Let's find out. We got our... I'm sorry, friend. I really do wish he'd start feeling better. It's not good at all. Yeah, just hopefully they'll be able to take care of you. Take another medicine. We're gonna be all right. I'm joking. We're not gonna be all right, but we're gonna do the best we can. Right. What? So just flour by itself makes noodle soup? What? 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 Alright. Cool, I've been needing to make that. Okay. I mean, that's the good news. At least they're confident they'll be able to figure it out. What does corn flour make then? Like a pizza? Let's find out. Okay. Hey Alex. We made soup. I've got therapy tomorrow, and I've been looking forward to it less and less. It started off being nice having somebody to talk to about things, but it's just very, very quickly you run out of things to talk about because it's like it's the same things year after year. The struggle is that it's the same stuff every day for the last few years. And once you air all that out, what do? All I'm going to be doing is very little changes ever. So at that point, what do? Show up and tell them, yeah, still sad. And right. Tool really did just teleport up there. Alright. Hey. You're hungry, what do we got? You ever just wish you could, you know, hug someone in real life? Like, it'd be really cool if hugs weren't just a thing invented for Spiritfarer. That's a little disappointing. But, you know, it'd be like that. Do I have anything else that you like besides, like... Yeah, I don't have anything for you. Here. I need to make him some fish curry or something. I know you're hungry too, of course you are. I just... no. Astrid, I got good news. We finally figured out how to make soup. Look, Stella, you won't hear me say this often, but you did something marvelous here. Simply incredible. I'm so proud of you. I'm even wondering if there is anything left for me to teach you. This noodle soup is simply my favorite dish. Congratulations. I knew it was her favorite. We had no idea how to make it for a while. I just cooked some flour by itself and it just happened, which is weird. But I'm not going to question it. I need something more exotic though. What's the paella? Shellfish and grain. We'll do that for Gustav. It's not like we don't have exotic recipes, it's just we run out of stuff. So, it's fine. It'll be alright, I'm sure. Probably not, but we can at least pretend like it will be. We haven't bumped into Gustav's favorite thing either. So we need Gustav's favorite and Giovanni's favorite. It's wild. We didn't get the spirits in the order we were supposed to. So we ended up getting Alice last. And we almost immediately lost her after that. Got a beautiful orchard full of apples. You know what lives and reads inside, don't you? Bookworms. Dad mode. Got the dad mode achievement. That's great. Oh, we need more resources. 5 more fire glow. 10 more aluminum. Let's see how much aluminum we have. We should have some. And once we get that, we can continue with everyone's story. Really? Francis says it's your lucky day. How lucky you must be. I've got a new errand just for you. Fresh off the presses. Have a look-see. Oh, peach seed. Oh. This one's easy too. Let's make some wool thread real quick. We should be able to. Corn dog and noodle soup. So we know this makes noodle soup. Do we have any pork? We do. So we should be able to make corn dog as well. Probably just take a minute. In the meantime, we do need to start smelting some aluminum, so that's actually reasonable. Do a little bit of that. Relocated our foundry. So we have the aluminum, we just need to smelt it, and then we need to go get some fire glow. And after that, it should be it. I suppose we need to grow the fire glow as well, but we can speed that up. Need to buy some more rice and some more corn, or get some new seeds or something. If I... Let's see what we would need for a second orchard. Oak planks. Let's do that and decide if that's what we want to do. Yeah. Alright, Francis. Missing rice, fire glow, bright jelly. Each of those is easy to get independently of each other. Yeah, second orchard would allow us to get cherries and peaches. So I think that's probably the best idea. Maybe with thread. So we needed fire glow, right? Yeah. I think we need just about all of the overworld things, I suppose. Nebula thread, firefly, or fire glow. The jelly. That fire glow is really in just this one exact spot. Wild. Alright. Fine. It's fine. That's alright. No worries. Good morning, Gustav. He's always awake early. Rice. Rice and pork, kinda. Let's see. Was there any other shops around here anywhere? I don't know if there is. Not here. Alright, well, that's fine. We need some fire glow. We need some jelly. We need some. I mean, they should be all around this area. Ish. This quadrant. Oh, and we also Why is my boat shaking? Oh, is that because we hit the... Yeah, we hit the ice wall. Alright. That's fine. We can move that zipline pole back to where it was also. We're gonna get to test this out with the zipline, so that's exciting for me. Just do some of these. Ooh. See, that don't work as well. That's disappointing. Oh, where did you come from? That ladder works so much better. Ideally, we do want some of those regular ones. The red ones are the reason we're here. Yellow ones would just be a bonus. Nothing else, it is easier to get to the top that way. That's it. I know they're the seeds, aren't they? Fire glow. We got 11. That's quite a bit. Hey, Astrid. You just went ahead and gave her a loaf of bread to eat. Let's see what else is around here. Do need some jelly, so I suppose we'll do that. In the meantime, we'll play for our fire glow. very helpful that you get 2 out of there. We may just have enough seeds done. Maybe. Not sure what we all need seeds for, but we've got plenty. You can tell when it's done also, because you'll see the cabbage there grew. So if the thing you're growing finishes, the thing next to you will start, because we're in this spot where if this plant wasn't here, we would be interacting with the lettuce instead. So like once the one is done, it'll shift over to the other one. And so that's how you know if you see the other one moving. Okay, let's do some jelly and we can go back to do that one. I mean, yeah. Yeah, zipline isn't as, it takes longer to build momentum on that than I realized. But it is very helpful in regards to getting back to the top. Like I was saying before, we are here for the special one, so the green. That is just all the way up there, isn't it? Alright. However you want to do it, game. Really? Just, okay. We'll see you later. Good. There's one we just missed down below, but like... Oh, doing this very poorly. That's too bad. Really? How many did that give us? That might be enough. Maybe. We also needed some of, oh god, some of these. So, let's take a shortcut. So the very last thing on our list is some, what do they call it? Nebula thread or something? Fiber? As far as I remember. We probably need other stuff, but that's the last thing I can remember. Then my bitrate started tanking, so I feel bad about that. Hopefully that straightens out. he's hungry. Always do that. Always do that. It's interesting to me how... Hey. Or door, right? It's interesting to me how fire glow you have to grow. When you do that thing, you interact with the fireflies, you get seeds that grow fire glow. Everything else just gives you the item. Like this gives you the nebula stuff. And the jellyfish give you the jellyfish stuff. The fireflies give you seeds to grow the thing. Which is interesting. This one I couldn't understand the first time. I hadn't realized that you have to take each of them back one at a time. I tried grabbing a whole bunch of them at once. Three nebula thread, 8 nebula fiber. Giovanni. What do we got? Where's Astrid at? Hey Astrid. What do we got for Astrid? I think we gave her fish last time. Not that she particularly likes, but you know, you gotta mix it up every once in a while. Alright. Should be mostly good to go. Let's stop at this spot before we get to the bus stop. Should be should be mostly good. On our way to go see Francis. Drop that stuff off. Should have all the fire glow we need. Upgrade the ship. As well as build a second orchard. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. Hopefully. Start growing some cherries and peaches. I like the idea of our suspended in the air forest. Oh. That's really sweet of her. Still interesting to me that we have the option to give Uncle Atul a gift, even though I do not know what you're supposed to give him. It typically gives that option if there's something story related, so I'm not sure. Hey, Francis. Alright, we still didn't have rice, did we? Actually, I have to make Nebula fabric out of it, right? And 3 more wool thread. Fabric. I believe we need. Well, let's talk to Albert first to see what we need before we give everything away. We should be fine, but let's just be safe. Okay, yeah, that's Fire Claw. Another size upgrade to our ship. Our ship is looking a little chunky. In a good way, like peanut butter. Right. Oh yeah, right. Francis, where'd you go? Stop it. Francis, where are you at? We do get quite a bit of money from him though, it's very nice. Okay, so we need 10 more Nebula fabric. We might be able just to do that because we have so much Nebula thread. We should have quite a bit. Ah, well. funny. You think you would need several fibers to make a thread and several threads to make a fabric, but it's the other way around. One fiber can make multiple threads and one thread can make multiple fabrics. So we need 8 nebula thread and some wood planks. Oh, did all but one of those perfectly. I'm kind of proud of that. It was oak we needed. Yeah. 15 oak. Okay, that'll give us a second orchard. So we need ash for that. Both ash, pulsar, and zinc for that. That's too bad. Let's swap those two out. This one can replace that one. What's it bumping into? Is it really bumping into the top of that building? Because that's messed up. Oh, the pole. Ah. In that case, just put that up there for right now. Well, I kind of like the slanted roofs. This, those are significantly lower than they were, right? Let's actually do this then. I mean, no reason to make them that high if they don't have to be, I suppose. I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah. It's apple, so that's a cherry. And we just need a peach one now, and that'll be 4 different fruit trees. Although I don't remember which one. Francis, are you still here? You are, actually. How do I get a cherry peach tree from you? I need cherries. Right. Well, let's play some music for our tree then real quick. It's not gonna give us fruit right away, but faster we can get to grow, I suppose. And it grows suddenly too. It goes from being a sprout to a tree. It's funny. Funny how it just appears. There it is. Alright. So we can do our quest stuff now. Ambertown, Oxbury. And actually, let's go see what we need for a smithy. So we shouldn't have access to that, do we? That would be one of the last upgrades, so we're... Wow. Yeah. We're getting there. Let's see. I want to move that because I can't grab onto it. She just wants to climb up onto that ledge. If I move it a little bit over to the right, it'll give me clearance to have a jumping spot. Look at all this room we've got now. Man. Yeah. So that does give us a smithy, so zinc and silica, and that's the last upgrade. So that's interesting. We only have 2 more of these left. But considering how big our boat is right now, that's actually terrifying. Wow. So this one increases speed. Gets any stain out. That is, I'm sure that's going to mean something to us at some point. That's another speed upgrade. And that's another speed upgrade. So I gotta think these last 2 are optional. So this one I would guess is maybe the last. Mandatory if you can think of a reason why getting a stain out would be essential. What are the odds that our boat's going to get stained? 0. Entirely unnecessary. Don't even know why they included it. I want to see what there is to upgrade though. We've got glass for that, but that's the only thing we've got for that. Hers has, yeah, there's a lot of stuff for hers that we just haven't even heard of yet. I think that's it. Yeah. Alright. So now we can actually do some of our story stuff. So forget that one. Hawkesbury, Ambertown Park. And I'm assuming eventually we'll bump into some chickens. Yeah. Which one are you? Hawkesbury. Potato seeds, wheat seeds, mulberry seeds, beef, chicken, eggs. Everything there except for pork we do not have yet. That's wild. What about you? Mysterious. And I appreciate mysterious. We need this stuff. So let's go over here. It's probably going to take a minute, but you know. Do a little bit of fishing, I suppose. Especially if we're going to be crossing the threshold into a new area of the map. I'm expecting there to be new kinds of fish over there. Cod are good, nothing fancy, but they are larger fish. So if you're making fish dishes, you'll get more end products if you use them versus other fish. And it's raining, and apparently when it rains you have the option to get different kinds of fish. It is very raining. Oh, there's that storm cloud around that border, isn't there? And the tool's gonna ask me to do the lightning minigame. Yeah, right, fine. I don't want to, so we're saying no. Hey. Yeah, maybe next time. We have a lot of lightning and we have very little use for it. That is where we actually found Astrid. A while back now. We should be hitting a giant wall of stone here any second now. That would be the one. We may actually come across something else before we get to that location, because there's so much uncharted space between here and there. If there was another location on there in our path, I wouldn't be surprised. Guess we'll find out. For that reason, I'm going to stop fishing in case we bump into something. I'll be in a position where I can stop the boat and see what it is. A tool? I said no last time. Did you even give me the prompt? I didn't see it on the screen. Oh my god, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. You, sir, are ridiculous. He tricks me into playing this minigame. He sneaks the prompt up on me. I swear I didn't even see it. Like, I was waiting for it to even. I remembered it's a thing. We just said no to him last time. So, like, the fact that the lightning doesn't strike unless you say yes to the game, do you think a tool is summoning that lightning? Because it stops when he stops playing his flute, and it doesn't start unless you say yes and he starts playing his flute. So do you think he's doing it? Like, drawing it in? And if that's the case, a tool might be the most terrifying character in this game. He can summon lightning. Or at least, like, steer it. Because we were in a storm, there was already lightning, right? Why do I feel like you're going to tell me you're hungry? Paella. Did we already give you paella recently? Yeah, we did. So. Alright. Oh. What is this? What is happening here? This has to be a vent for somebody. Oh, guys, this is a Giovanni thing. Or not? Giovanni, is this you? You see, he seems like he's heading at specific spots. What? Stop. Oh. Jesus Christ, really? Are you sure? Alright, I can't believe it. That's marvelous. My God, why do you have to be here? You know, open your eyes real quick. This is a comet shower. Doesn't it look absolutely gorgeous? It's only mildly dangerous. Yes, of course, you could lose a limb or two. What is a wound in the face of such splendor? What is physical pain when you can have the thrill of your life? In addition, you might even get some comet rocks out of it. I'm guessing you can pulverize those rocks into something that we need. One of those high-end ingredients that we've never even heard of yet. I'm guessing that's how you get one of them. Because these overworld ingredients are really the like high-end, hard-to-find ones that are really, really useful. And also Bella's being sweet. Isn't this miraculous? So what do you say, Bambina? I'm guessing, oh my God. Guys, it's Gwen's constellation, look. Oh my heart. Oh. Yeah. So, because the Firefly one is so similar to the Jellyfish one, I'm gonna make a guess and say this is similar to the Lightning one, but I may also be wrong, I suppose. I guess we'll find out. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, that's so pretty though. So that's really pretty. We got 18 of those. You did great, Peanut. I know it sounds silly, but I've always loved a tricky situation. The lights, the sounds, the thrill. Gotta admit, it is pretty cool, isn't it? Running around not knowing if you'll still be breathing the next minute. That's the spirit, Bambino. I knew you had it in you. You're a natural. I love you so much I could eat you up. Now run along, little rascal. So to properly use that, we need the crusher upgrade. So we'll see how that goes. But we should be at our location already. Or not. Wait. It's right there in the back road. Why can't I? Oh, it may be because everybody's asleep. Certain locations where people join you, if they're asleep, you can't depart. Whereas most places, even if your boat can't move, you can still get off the boat. Or we're just not there yet. That's why. Never mind. We paused time when we're doing that meteor thing, right? Okay, that's reasonable. There we are. I am curious to see what the map shows, though, if we've found anything. What is... Okay. I was wondering if it would spread now, or if I had to actually get off the boat. This seems like it did. Overbrook. A new bus stop. That is fantastic. That's it. So that's interesting. Who are you? Okay. So, a couple new spots. And this seems like a really nice shop, so the fact there's a bus stop here is really nice. First order of business, we have to check the water around the town. We have to see if there's any spirits around here. Oh, another ability. Trash. Alright. So I'm guessing that'll give me some way to bounce higher off of certain things, because there's some of them I've encountered now that were like that you just can't do just a tiny bounce off of. So everything here's locked. This town looks a little run down. Don't know if I should be concerned. Everything's locked, wow. Oh god, guys, we're in Detroit. I just realized. That's too bad. Oh, Detroit's rough, let me tell you. Oh, wait. That's not... Hey. Chia seeds and wheat seeds. We needed both, so that's great. Oh, you're a spirit. Guys, good news. Can you give me a hand, neighbor? Seem to have lost my keys again. They can't be that far. If I don't find them quickly, my ice cream will melt. And I'll have quite the mess. Oh, where are those keys? Look at you, you're not even helping. Well, you did listen to me ramble on. That's something, Sweet Pea. You look like you've seen a ghost. Are you okay? It's too bad. I really want to take care of you. That's what neighbors are for, dear. I invite you inside, but no keys means no couch. That couch is so comfortable. The pillow's just perfectly lived in. More like stepped on, really. Remember Henry and Sarah jumping up and down on that thing. Once at our old house, Henry fell and hit his head on the glass table, screaming at the top of his lungs. There was blood everywhere. On the drive to the hospital, he asked if he was going to die. I couldn't help but just start laughing. No, Pumpkin, it's going to be fine. I wish I still lived in that house. I had to sell it when David passed away. Plus the kids were all lived out and out of town by then. It was too big for little old me. You were just telling me the entirety of your life. And that lawn, please don't start on the lawn. Oh my god. I didn't want to break a sweat every Sunday afternoon mowing the grass. The house, did you know we had it designed? By a professional architect. He was quite the sharp dresser. And Daffodil just materializes. Always dressed in black with a slick-looking mustache. I had a bit of a friendly crush on him. I know. I'm sure if I ran into him, he wouldn't recognize me. Or maybe he would. He did mention he had a photographic memory. You know what? Maybe I should ring him up. Say something like, Dear Jesus Christ, Dear Anthony, I would very much like to have the original plans from my old house. There's something I need to do in Hummingbird, and I don't. Oh my god. Christ. No. Alright. Let's check out the shop. This key opens every door at Oxbury. Miniature diorama. Should be sold. So like the fact, weird. Mulberry seeds. Wait, I thought so we're not going to get mulberries, or we are going to get mulberries? Hold on. Because I kind of want some mulberries. We got some wheat, we got some potato. $440 for an egg. Christ, what's wrong with you? Alright, well. Oh, I can actually cut this tree down. I hadn't realized that was a thing. Okay. Well, Let's destroy the landscape. Ash, guys. That was the ash we needed. Oh, that is fantastic. We're getting all kinds of good stuff. Key? Alright, so let's see what we got going on. Well, right, you know. Oops. My brain has a hard time thinking three-dimensionally. And two-dimensionally. There's really just a man with a key that opens every door in this town. That is nutty. He just selling keys to places. I do not want to talk to you. I mean, the man ride the lemon dragon. The man wants them lemons. You know, we shouldn't judge. Let's go find some lemons for him. Hey. Really? I unlocked your house and everything. Oh my god. We need to talk to somebody here. What is this, Oxberry? The woodworker's partner in a cafe. This is not a cafe. Good morning. Okay. Oh, there's 60 of them. Oh, I'm gonna crucify somebody. This looks like a cafe, don't it? Don't come close to me. Rare disease where I hate when people talk to me. Oh god, that's rough. Famous woodworker. Hanging around in a park somewhere. Ambertown Park. Either we're in Ambertown right now, in which case there's a park somewhere, or Ambertown is the other location that we didn't go to, in which case two birds with one stone, right? I guess. Ari, good morning. How are you doing today? Oh, been trying to, I've been trying to feel better. Okay, right. You know, we're gonna do the best we can. Okay, right. Yes. I appreciate we're gonna go to Ambertown. We have business in Ambertown. Right. Oh, okay. We're going to continue doing Spiritfarer stuff, and we're gonna, you just keep your mind busy. Can't be letting your mind wander. Never goes well. All right, sheep. Oh, we need more rice. We need more corn. This game's really pretty. I like the music. 7, really? We're exactly 1 short. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, that's good. Banishing it, like sickness, you fool, you've activated my trap card, and then it gets sent to the Shadow Realm, kind of thing. Keep that thing on me. And by thing, I mean Mirror Force. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card in case I got a little bit too nerdy all of a sudden. All right. But also, I'm glad. Yeah, you said you're on the journey to feeling better. I'm looking forward to when you're feeling better. Rooting for you. I can't help in any meaningful way, but I am sending you positive vibes. It's unfortunate because I happen to be a paladin and new fish. And if you were here, I lay on hands is a thing, but you know, it at a distance that probably is not going to work. That's the kind of spell you need to cast in the same room as somebody. Oh God, I remember as a kid, like without knowing how old you are, growing up as a kid, like in how old was I? My God, this fish is fighting me. Wow. Octopus, right? In middle school, there was like the biggest Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Whereas like, oh my God, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh hit hard. Like everybody was playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It's funny how back in the day there was like waves of card games where everyone played them, and then they kind of died off. Pokemon was the same way. Magic the Gathering had a thing. I'd argue that Yu-Gi-Oh was like the biggest of them though. Like Pokemon, yeah. But I swear to God, everybody I knew was just always playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a wild game, wild TV show. Tell you what, if you ever want to play Yu-Gi-Oh online or something, I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh with you online, I guess. It's been a very long time, but we'll figure it out. Let's go check it out. Hopefully those roses are still there. I'm warning you though, some people might give you weird looks. Don't worry, I'll be there for you. Alright. Yeah, that was a funny one. I just remember like the Yu-Gi-Oh anime was such a big deal. It was such a cool show. And now in hindsight looking back, it was bonkers. Like, alright, we've got this like 9-year-old child with a grown adult above a moat full of chainsaws, playing a children's card game over the fate of the boy's immortal soul, which is just, you know, that was every episode. Oh, that's terrible. Ooh, I mean that's one way to do it. He kept the flow of cards restricted, supply and demand. I kind of respect that. Oh God, it was something. Look at how excited a tool always is all the time. Blueberries, lovely. Hey, we got some roses. That just so happens to be why we're here. What a wacky coincidence. If I ask nicely. Want some blueberries? You can have some blueberries. Come here. Oh. God, if that doesn't sound like Yu-Gi-Oh though, that's the whole point of the show. Like, the main character's arch enemy. He had a dark magician and his arch enemy had a blue eyes, and that is just you're living the dream. As disappointing as that is, like you are Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh man. That is wild. God, that takes me back though. It has been a long time. Giovanni, what are you still doing here? I got the roses. Knock it off. Yeah, we just thieved some roses, gotcha. Oh, yeah. I still don't like him as a person, but you know. Yeah, we've gotta progress. Sounds fun. I can't even remember what my cards used to be, actually. It is so long since I played. I remember Pokemon. I could tell you which cards I had for Pokemon, kind of. I knew my real MVP was my Alakazam. And I played more Pokemon, like the game. Like, I used to be part of a Pokemon league online where we'd play, like, do tournaments online. But that wasn't the card game, that was just the game. And I remember my team for that. What else was there? Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, I remember my deck for that, I used Slivers. Had a lot of fun with that. Yu-Gi-Oh! I cannot remember. I could not tell you what my strongest cards were. I'm sure they sucked. I had to have been like 12 years old at the time. Maybe. Yeah, no, probably around 12, yeah. Aha. Thanks a lot, Bambina. Now I definitely have enough to prepare a little surprise. Oh, my beloved will jump for joy. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are a killer, you know that, right? I mean, I could be. This is a warning. All I have to do now is wait for the right time. Put on the right cologne. And voila. It's gonna be wonderful. Oh, but, Bambina, this reminds me. I have this shiny thing. I should have given it to you earlier, but I was lost in my thoughts. And also, I kind of forgot about it. Take it. You definitely deserve it. I don't have the slightest clue what it does. Oh. Rad. See, that's the thing. When we were one short, I was confused why we were one short. It took him that long to give you the thing is why. I was very confused. Something is wrong. I can feel it in my bones. Listen, just to make sure. Could you check around the boat for my husband? Especially at night. I appreciate it. Thanks, Stella. Guys, we're finally getting to the bottom of this. We're gonna find out if this Everlight can turn into a gun. I like the idea of doing like a community game. I'd always wanted to do Pokemon, but like, I'm sure not enough people in my community are interested in Pokemon to want to do that. So I don't know. That's always been a dream of mine. It's too bad they don't let you wait in your cabin to like let time pass. I think that'd be nice. Although there's something else we needed to do here actually now that I think about it. So let's go do that. Part of Gustav's quest is here. Okay. Gustav, I just have a tea. Alright. And actually, God, I don't even want to cook with those ingredients because they're so expensive. I don't know. Let's do corn. We've done corn and meat. I don't think we've done corn and fruit. I'm pretty sure we have not. So that's a berry. That just counts as a fruit. We're gonna do this because pears are gross. And I'm guessing that pears are interchangeable with other fruit. So we're just gonna do this to get rid of the pear. I don't want to be carrying around pears. Just get rid of the pears, right? Well, once it hits nighttime, we do need to get out of here, right? I'm not doing anything, I'm just... Oh wait, I don't know you. What is it? A word worker, you say? Ah, yes, of course, you're looking for me. First try. Hey. I'm just taking a stroll. Yes, enjoying nature. Refueling my creative battery, so to speak. So you were looking for my genius, I presume. What is it that you need? A woodworking desk. Oh yes, fantastic. Sure, I can do that. Okay, this is your chance. Don't mess it up, just breathe. So, yes, about that. My creative batteries are full, sure. But all this nature and walking and this contemplating, well, it depleted my physical batteries. That's before I can even start thinking about your commission. Well, I need some food. You know, mind, body, and all that. And well, for an artist of my caliber, not just anything will do. You need to bring me something exquisite. Surf and turf, yes, that'll do. I don't know, why did I pick such an expensive meal? What if she thinks I'm not worth it? Should I change my mind? No, too late now. I'm just so sick of eating blueberries. What are you waiting for? Or anything, please, I'm starving. Oh! Honestly, like, I probably could have figured that out on my own because that's something I considered combining at some point. But just the fact that he, like, gave me the recipe, like, sure. That actually, pear, oh, so it actually specifically mattered that it was a pear. That's wild. Okay. Interesting. And, like, you know, let's give homie some surf and turf. The afterlife is short. People should be happy every once in a while. Maybe. There we go. Crustacean and beef. So it doesn't actually have to be a lobster. Gotcha. Two of them. Some steak and snow crab. That sounds fantastic. Hey, Giovanni, I'm watching you. I'd be a lot better at sneaking if I didn't glow. It's kind of a hindrance. Really? Didn't even know you could get behind there. Hold on, what's up, sir? Talk to Astor the next morning. Something is afoot. Is Giovanni not sleeping at night? Is he leaving the boat at night? Maybe I should follow him around. I'd like to, but he went into the background. And that explains why he sleeps all day. Alright. Guys, far be it for me to suggest such a thing. And I know Giovanni. I know he would never do anything underhanded or wrong. Ever. But guys, I don't know what to tell you. It looks, the evidence is pointing that direction, and I know. I don't believe me either, but you know. I don't know. We're out to find out. Don't want to make assumptions though, you know. Let's find out. God, I'm really just waiting for this food to get done cooking. Hold on. Gotta investigate. I'm mad about it too, but it's gotta be done. To be honest, I'm mostly just mad that there's an entire area behind that cabin I didn't know existed. I feel like somebody should have told me. I mean, it is my boat. Got some wheats, got some potatoes, happy about both of those. Got some beef, got some corn, or egg. Eggs are very expensive, and I have to believe that's just maybe eggs also let you produce chickens, maybe. Because that's how it is in Stardew. They're not crazy expensive there, but you can cook with eggs, but you can also use them to create more chickens. So maybe. Otherwise, they're just really expensive. But oh, it even made 2 of them. That is... Oh, blessed. Pub, really? Oh my god. I think surf and turf, I think fine dining, man. Steak and lobster, that's about as expensive as you can get. Alright. I mean, however you want to call it, game. I suppose it depends on the surf and the turf in question. There's a big difference between steak and lobster and a hamburger patty and shrimp, I suppose, right? Both would be surf and turf. Hey, buddy. What, really? Right on. Best day ever. I mean, yes, satisfactory. And now for your little submission. I have very good ideas, fantastic ideas. But we still haven't discussed my fee. That's absolutely non-negotiable. I will need 450,000 glims. That's the friend's price. Regardless to my talent, it would be blasphemous to ask anything less. And then we'll be close again. See just how well I can do on my own. Even though I'm not just a lazy slob and you'll fall in love with me all over again. Oh, it's about him and his ex. Can't believe my plan is going so well. Unless. Just one last thing. Of the utmost importance. I have a strict rule against mixing my professional romantic life. So under no circumstances should you tell my partner in Oxbury about our dealings. You understand? No. Circumstances. Here's how much money we got. So we need about 440,000 more. Let's it's gonna take a minute. We'll be here a little while, but you know he said not negotiable, so our hands are tied, unfortunately. So that stinks. But hey, Bella. Hey, sweetie. Bella just woke up. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, I know. Like having your neck scratched. I know. Hey, sweetheart. I'm kind of curious because joking aside, I'm aware that's not the way you're meant to complete this quest. But at the same time, what if we did show up with 450,000? What would happen then? I really want to find out. Like, aren't you a little bit curious? A little bit? See what he would do? So I know I am. Let's, Pear did that. Blueberries. The blueberry one. Okay, so we were needing to talk to Astrid. I mean, even the quest tells you not to, so like... Alright. You just do the best you can, right? Oh, I'm sure we'll be alright. What do we have around our immediate area? Oh! New dragon. And there's guys, we got all kinds of stuff going on. Hold up, what are you? Pulsar rays, really? I've been looking for a couple of things require pulsar, and I'd never even heard it. Like, it's weird when you bump into new ingredients. Your fire glow. Silver. I haven't even had anything ask for silver yet, so that's gonna be a wild one. Bovine license, as well as olives. Well, we gotta go there for the bovine license. Because, I mean, of course we do. I guess that just gives you a berry pie. Alright. So it seems like in most cases, rice flour and corn flour are interchangeable. Mostly. That's fine. I like experimenting with stuff. And to get some more fishing done over here if we can. We're in a new region on the map. So we've been bumping into, okay, just like that, a few things that, a few fish that we haven't found yet. Okay. So, oh, this is likely something we can't do yet. Potentially, there's an NPC that we need for this that we don't have yet. That one that we need to go to Hummingbird for. I'm guessing the one that we're currently in the process of getting might be associated with this. Hopefully. If not, then we'll have to come back. I mean, either way, we gotta come back later for that. That's fine. That's alright. Let's go get our license. At least now we know where it is. Up until now, I couldn't figure out. A couple of things asked for Pulsar, and I just, yeah. It's a little disheartening when you need an ingredient you hadn't even heard of before. Pulsar, don't that sound really difficult to obtain? We're gonna need pieces of stars. Be alright. Hey, Astrid's awake. Oh, and when we were doing the shooting star thing, Gwen's constellation was in the sky, and it was really like, it made my heart happy and sad at the same time. Where was he? Where was that dirtbag last night? He clearly didn't sleep in his bed. Still, this is exactly as I feared. I knew it was not only in my imagination. Something was wrong. I mean, don't make me be the person to defend this guy, but I mean, technically, we didn't see him doing anything wrong. I mean, I like a night walk just as much as anyone else. You know what the best way to figure out what's going on? See if he still has that chocolate in those roses. There you go. Find out. If he don't, then we have an issue. If not, then I mean, I'm fond of a night walk. I don't know. Also, a letter came for him. I didn't want to open it. Here, you read it. Please, go. I mean, technically it's my mailbox, so what are you doing? Go investigate him for me. Follow him around. Thank you so much, Stella. Oh. Edgeboro Lane. I mean, I like to give people a reason, like, you know, benefit of the doubt. Haven't found anything damning, right? That being said, like, on one hand, I don't want to read other people's mail, but on the other hand, it's my mailbox. So, you know, I'm gonna read the mail. Giovanni, my dear, you know, guys, I hate to say this, but this Jennifer lady seems to be a real homewrecker. She is just going out of her way to ruin this relationship. I've never met Jennifer, and I don't want to speak ill of people I've never met. Bad first impression, let me just say. Hold on, cook. What does this do? I need more rice, because rice flour makes her favorite thing. And I feel like she's going to be needing some good food. Christ. Do I have anything she likes? Oh my god. No, I don't. Oh, yes. Okay. I was thinking, I'm like, at the very least, you know, this is gonna be very hard on her, so you do what you can. If you can't help your friends with their problems, that you just try to make them happy in other ways. Oh. It's my philosophy. I've got no way to make people feel better, but I can try to make them laugh every once in a while. Right? Yeah. Okay, you're there. If you're not hungry, I'd be shocked. What do I... I like Gustav, but he's a little pickier. He took over for Gwen as the picky person on the ship. It's part of the whole like pretentious thing. He cares very much about his image. I like him. I like him as a character, but it's just it's funny. Because whenever you give him something exotic, he says he considers all food equal, and to him, exotic foods are essential, and he doesn't understand why people even consider them exotic, because all food is the same to him. And yet at the same time, when you try to give him non-exotic foods, he's like, oh, okay, if you have to. Just a very pretentious person. No hard feelings, but funny. Alright. Okay, we haven't been actually in the town yet. What are you? We're finding so many locations here. Oh. I don't know what this wall is, but I'm assuming we need an upgrade for it. That's interesting. The only upgrade we should have left for the boat is the one that prevents stains, so what does that mean? Wild. Okay, let's go into town, though, because I don't believe we've actually been off the boat yet. Hold on. I get distracted so easily. Oh, and we're also looking for someone in Hummingbird. Okay. Right. We're gonna go back and deal with that later. What's going on over here? Alright, you animals. You should be ashamed of your lack of musical knowledge. The best song in the world is the Autumn End. No doubt about it. They're arguing about music. It's a bald-faced lie. Alright, you bunch of nerds. Dandy, good morning. Appreciate it. Took a second to pop up on my end. How are you doing today? Lover's Myth is not only the superior song, it is also technically more interesting. Ah, technical. We're getting technical. Appreciate you stopping by. Hold on. Maple. Oh god, my OBS is taking a second to cooperate. Really hoping this works correctly. Maple, say hi to our new friend. All right. Be honest, the whole dandy pigeon thing is interesting to me, because typically the only dandies I'm used to seeing are dandy lions. Yeah. But you know, I'm doing the best I can. We're playing Spiritfarer, trying to keep ourselves occupied. Like to keep my mind busy, keep doing stuff. And I typically, since I started playing this, I've had some really good company playing this. It was a terrible joke. I'm so sorry, but it's kind of you to say that. Oh god. You don't know music. It's the same song, you jerk. The words lover's myth are in the... Ooh, it's getting heated. You get some band geeks fighting each other. Oh man. You don't have good taste and you know nothing. God, it's like every nerd ever. All of them. Bzzz. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Took the words right out of my mouth. Stop it. Treasure in there. The towns are getting bigger and bigger. And I like to explore the whole place, so like I'm trying to run to the opposite end, and the fact that it just keeps going is just like, oh, alright. So what do we got going on here? Really? Mr. Bumble, Buck Bumble. Mr. Bumble was his father. Oh god, remember Buck Bumble? It's wild. Should play it on stream again sometime. I did a long while back. So, Mr. Bumbleton, Bumblington Esquire. I have not even heard of what that thing is. Hold on. I think that's genuinely the first recipe we found that I actually don't know what it is. That is amazing. I love that. As someone who enjoys cooking, like, yeah. Wonderful. We got a zip line up there. Speaking of cooking, friend, Dandy, I'm not going to bug you about eating, but I hope you ate or are about to. Make sure my people are taking care of themselves. Or at the very least, putting nutrition in their body. Every once in a while. You don't got to be happy about it, but you have to do it every once in a while. Hey, I'm glad. Don't want to bug you guys about it, but yeah, it is important. Okay, we got our peach seeds and that bovine license. Oh man, crushing it. Okay, you like it when doors are locked because that is one less place you have to check. Okay. So, what can we do here? Can I? No. Okay. Ah. Well, that resolves it. And a little sandwich. Sandwiches are great. Big fan of sandwiches. They make for great like snacks or in between meals, or if you get a big enough sandwich, they make for a great meal. I think so. Because really, that's all a cheeseburger is. Oh my god. Ooh, we flying, boys. Why are you up here? I'm the Lizard King. Didn't realize. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I'll leave you alone. Shouldn't. I didn't realize. Okay. We're just gonna get out of here. Yeah. Alright. That seems to be everything for right now. Giovanni's here. There's those musicians who are arguing, which is interesting to me because none of them are spirits we can adopt. Bella's being cute again. Hi, sweetie. I know. Hi. I love you. She just woke up. She's being sleepy. Can I... Wait. Alright, however you want to do it, buddy. Really? He just has one. That's wild. Or are we... Bovine license? One for a cow. Hold on. So, you exchanged bovine licenses for cows. I'm losing my mind. What's happening? Oh, this is conflicting because now we have 5. We're going to need to build a third orchard for this and the mulberries. I mean, sometimes you got to build a third orchard. That's fine. I'm okay with it. Cow go bzzz. Yeah, I mean, you know, I suppose they could. No, there's no real reason why they couldn't. So, follow your heart. If your heart tells you to buzz, buzz, you buzz, buzz. Settle this thing for us. These dumb idiots. Sir. It's a family-friendly stream. I'm going to have to ask you to tone it down a little bit. Do you play the guitar? Of course you do. Look at those fingers. Calluses the size of mountains. If only you knew the song you could play for us. Wait a second. I know where you can find the sheet music to the Autumn's End. It's literally the sports theme or sports anthem to the city I'm from. Everyone knows it. I'm sure you could find a shop on... Oh, you're from Nordweiler. That's on the opposite end of the map. How dare you? It's gotta be there. Actually, I think I've bought it already. Hold on. Here's some pocket change. Keep able to bring back the sheet music. I thought I already had it. Hold on. Yeah. Cool. Nice. Good job finding the sheet music for the Autumn's End. Now let her rip. Go play the song in the middle here. It's funny because he gave me 800. I think it cost 1,000. Let's stop this madness. Unite us. Alright. Here's Wonderwall. That's so pretty though. You sure know how to rock. I wonder if there's an extended version of that for this game, like on an OST or something, 'cause that'd be pretty rad. I told you. I told them. It's the same song. Thanks for settling this argument. We haven't heard from the other side of things either. Like, we don't know if they agreed or anything. Here's Wonderwall. Oh god, I never know who's in chat with me, so I kind of just make my dumb jokes into the void and hopefully some people hear them. Just start playing Wonderwall. I'm sure they'd be unhappy about it, but god, what a power move. Only so-called music lovers will leave us alone. Today's gonna be the day when it's the day, and you know, if you really think about it, it's, you know, the day, the day's gonna be, and you think about that today. Okay. So what does that do for us in this economy? Oh my god, we've got a lot of stuff we can sell. So I'm guessing that's all side quest stuff, right? There's the tour, there's those guys. What? Talk to, hold on. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on now. So I mean, once we crossed over that rock threshold, that there's a lot of stuff going on.
Hi. Hi, sweetie.
You are so soft all the time. You need to know that. You think cats realize how soft they are? Oh, Bella's a sweetheart. Although, minor update, my medication has just kicked in really hard, so... Ooh, I'm in a marginally better mood, but now I seem to be locked out of my brain. So we're going to see how this plays out. I'm not sure what I'm going to be saying. What are we doing? I get what that's like. My oldest, Miles, gets in a mood where he's just running around yelling at stuff, knocking stuff over, looking at me, running around some more. Cats are wonderful. I am the mother of cats. Every cat in the world, I'm their godparent. Okay, so we kind of like jumped from one thing to another thing to another thing. We've started several quests. Hey, Big, good morning. How are you doing today, friend? Appreciate you. All the time, always. Hope you're doing well. All the time. Oh, exactly. Is that playing correctly? Hold on. Let me find out if that's playing correctly. Hold on, I just got tested real quick. I mean, it seems like it's playing right, but one more time, just make sure. There we go. All right. I just had to make sure. It's very important to me. Big, the real MVP. But okay. So hear me out. That is the second of those coins that we got since our last ability. Does that play correctly? Ah, you got me. I was just trying to show off a little bit. I mean, Dandy... I've been saying this for a while. Dandelion, very smart. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Dandy, you are truly, truly wise. Thank you. It's never a bad idea just to make sure. Better safe than sorry. But if we're going to be going location to location, we're going to bump into stuff where we're going to need that next platforming upgrade. So if we go there now, we're going to have to do a lot of backtracking later. We may as well just go get that platforming upgrade. So let's go do that. I mean, Dandy, you should have the capacity to do that also. If anyone does exclamation point champ, it just pops up. So, I mean, if you ever want to. If anyone feels so inclined, we try to let people know who our champ is at any given time. Dandy's really the hype man you need in your corner.
What is going on?
I don't know. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. That's the thing though, like, when someone's not the champ and they do the champ command, that makes my heart smile. Like, we're all like here supporting each other, celebrating each other's accomplishments, and you guys are fantastic. You guys make my heart happy. So I've been telling my therapist. You guys are all really, really kind and good to each other. Oh God, I love each of you. Alright, so here's what we're gonna have to do. We need a third orchard. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, so let's do that. We need 6 more nebula thread. Do we have access to that? Hold on. Because I know we got the wood we need. We do. We're about to make a third orchard. Oh, that's adorable. Hold on. Oh, that's just a Twitch one. I mean, only one way to find out, Ari. I mean, I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but maybe. It's just one of the maple commands. Fact is also. She has love, fact, dance, feed. exclamation point wave, but also just like hi or hello does the wave also. And there's a bonk one now, which works for exclamation point bonk or just bonk by itself. Does that. Maple's our second in command. She's my co-host. Helps me do stuff. I'm very incompetent. She keeps the stream going. Her and Big really keep the stream from burning to the ground. Man, we did all but one of those perfectly. That is very impressive, guys. Can I pat myself on the back real quick? That was slick. All right. I know you're probably hungry. We got stuff going on. Giovanni, you have to bear with me here. Working on some stuff. Bear with me, Giovanni. Things are getting a little grisly. Right. Sorry. Are you really sorry, though? If you were sorry, you wouldn't have said it. That's true. That's fair. I'm sorry. Yeah. You have to call me out on it, though. No, I commissioned one of our Hive's artists. Our community has some really talented artists. And I tried to, I'm still trying to figure out a way to pay Luxby because...
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees!
Not the bees. I'm still trying to find a way to pay Luxby, but I do owe Luxby some money. Haven't forgotten about that. I'm just trying to figure out a way to pay them. They don't have a PayPal or anything, so we're trying to figure that out. But I do owe them money, and I am going to pay them at some point. Game, why are you frozen? Because I wish you wouldn't be. Alright. Well. But, any chance I get to, pay one of our Hive mates to do some art for the stream, it makes me happy, because then I get to give my friends some money, we get to spiffy up our stream a little bit, and we get to, highlight some artists we have around here. Really, hype up your friends every chance you get, you know? Alright. Don't know if I said, I used to say this periodically, I haven't in a long time. If any of you guys are streamers or whatever, absolutely feel free to drop your link in chat or something. I don't mind in the least. I like being able to support you guys. Oops. Yeah, it's a fun way to do it. It doesn't make sense, but like, imagine just like, because typically lumber, you just stand there and watch it. Believe me, I worked in a lumber factory. So like, I like that it gives you something to do. Alright, we got a third orchard. So, how do I want to do this? Hear me out. What do you guys think? I got a few ideas. Hold on. Either in a pyramid, so like this. I could put this one here to complete the row and then move that structure, or I could stack them, all three of them, vertically. What do you guys think? The lumber factory job was easily in the top 2 worst jobs I've ever had. It was a nightmare. It was an actual nightmare. Pyramid? What else do you guys think? Or is it, I guess if anyone else has a preference. Because now that I say it out loud, it's not going to fit perfectly to the square. It's going to be like, well, I mean, hold on. if you consider that ladder there, I suppose, yeah, it would be exactly. It just looks off center because of the way that ladder's there. But that is dead center, yeah. Alright. I kind of like that because, yeah, it makes it look less uniform if they were instead of being perfectly lined up. Yeah, let's go with that for right now. We very well may move things around a bit once we get more properties or more buildings.
Stop! Bella? Sweetie. Here. Bella. Hey. Bella, what is wrong with you?
Oh my gosh, she's just...
Really? Really?
Kids. Oh, she's killing me. She just... Oh my god, yeah, she's weird. A letter from Albert. She's just... Ellie walked by and she hissed at her. And then I go to pet her and she hissed at me because she's in the defensive mode because her sister walked past, so she's like defending herself apparently. So I go to pet her, she hisses at me. And then I extend my hand for her, so she walks over, sniffs my hand. I go to pet her, she hisses at me again. She just alternates between friendly and also I'm going to hiss at you at the same time. It's wild. Ugh. Wait, hold on. Did my people just leave the ship without me there? Like, Stella, I had the pleasure of meeting your uncle, Atul. Or he says Atul, I guess. But, like, Atul goes where I do. Are my people moving independently, location to location, or how's that happening? Quite the fella. He gave me a few tips for the yard. I thought I'd return the favor. My boys found this in our docks. There might be something useful out there. Anyway, you tell your uncle I say hi. Albert, your local shipwright. A treasure map. Hey. Useful. The last one, gave us a blueprint, so I'm hoping this one does the same. Let's, we got that, so we can, let's go up to the orchard. Hey. I don't believe we bought the olive tree. Lazy. Blessed, thank you. Amber, you're a treasure. I value you. Okay. Amber is just keen to swoop in on my stream and make me funnier than I am, and I'd be mad about it, but it is just so... Why is Atul praising the sun? I think he's stuck. He looks like he's in his jumping down animation, but he just got stuck there. I think that's what happened. Oh my god, he got stuck in his jump down animation. Oh, I love this. It's like every once in a while I had a character get stuck on the ladder. Yeah, because if I interact with you... Oh... It's getting even better. What about a hug? Oh, darn. YMCA. Atul, no, he got displaced from time. Alright, it's okay. Through the power of hugging, we fixed him. Alright. We saved him with a hug. Apple, cherry, olive. So we'll do olive here, we'll do mulberry here. YMCA. Yeah. I love a tool. Alright, so we don't have the lounge, but we do have ash planks available. Oh yeah, that one I knew. That less of a joke. I used to know that one as a riddle. Big fan of riddles. God, I was gonna say, can you say you love hugs if you can't remember the last time you got a hug? I remember loving hugs. Alright. But yeah, but my medicine has me currently locked out of my brain. I can't remember anything that we need to do in this game. So we're just gonna derp around and see what happens. Go to some locations, do some stuff. Oh, we needed to get that new skill, didn't we? We wanted that to be our next thing we do, right? Let's do that. I mean, yes, please. So, was it this one? There's a silver dragon there. We need to go see that silver dragon. Okay, shrine, right. Right. God, I love that. That's really one of those jokes that you have to write. Some puns work better in written text, some puns work better when you speak them out loud. That's definitely one of the ones that's better in text. I like that. I've got a chemist joke that's the same way. It's a lot better when it's written down, so I can't really share it with you right now, but trust me, it's just terrible. It's just awful. Very not funny. I like this. This is interesting. So recognize the boat's still moving, but it's at that time of day where it should have stopped. Now it didn't because we bumped into a one of those mini game areas. But that's interesting. It does that. It's had done that once before, where it just kept going regardless of the time. Stop by that silver dragon also. There's a lot of stuff we could be doing now. Got that treasure and everything. Because of the patriarchy. Amber, you're a monster. I need you to know that you're... Amber, you were the chosen one. You're supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. Oh, God. You're going down a path I can't follow. That's hilarious, and I'm mad at you. Patriarchy, god damn it. Thank you. Well, now I gotta... I mean, I know you guys have heard my jokes. Big and Amber. My mods have heard all of my dumb jokes. God. Big, don't encourage her. Come on. Thank you for the bits, but I don't need you guys teaming up against me. We need to unify, or Amber's gonna get too powerful, and we'll no longer be able to stop her. But also, thank you for the bits.
Patriarchy conspiracy.
It's Illuminati. Illuminati, Target, pastries. There are a couple jokes that no one's redeemed, and I think that's very interesting. The entire reason I listed them in the first place is because I figured if, like, I never expect any of you guys to care enough to want to hear all of them, but assuming you did, I gave you guys the option of knowing which number each one is. So if you did want to keep track of which ones you've heard, you can absolutely do that. I don't expect any of you to want to, but you could, because they're numbered now. Okay, so there's that other wall. So we can't get there yet. Pastry, I mean, yeah. It's funny. The way she pronounces some things. I mean, Amber and Big, like, that's what I mean. I was gonna say, you guys have heard all my jokes by now, but I know for a fact Ari hasn't, so now I feel like I need to keep up. Assuming they're still here. I got to drop some of my zingers to keep up. At the same time, like I said, I'm still very disoriented for my medicine. Okay. So guys, please don't spoil these jokes. I feel like I need to impress. I really just gotta flex a little bit with my jokes. 32 at the same time. Big. Christ. I was gonna say big, and I was looking at the word proud. So I combined them into pig. Jesus Christ. Big, I'm proud of you. I'm trying to speed run saying it. I'm just mashing words together. Oh, God. The dadathon. Like, instead of the apocalypse, it's the apocalypse. Yeah? I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Thank you. Oh, God, why am I like this? So a pony walks into a bar, goes up to the bartender and says, "Can I trouble you for a glass of water? I'm a little hoarse." Hold on, let me see if the thing will work in OBS. I doubt it will, but we're going to find out. Christ. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Oh, and my other favorite. How do locomotives know where they're going? God damn it.
Investigator.
Blessed. Thank you for the bits, Big. Investigator to you too. How do locomotives know where they're going? With lots of training. So you think about that the next time. You keep that in mind. You jot that down. It's doing the best they can, really. Oh, God. What are we doing here? Upgrade? Power up? I'm doing my... Why, though? What? Oh, we're following this man. Am I gonna have to like skulk inside of buildings or what's happening here? Because I promise you that's not why I'm here. Like I just wanted to get that upgrade. Hey, thank you for the hydrate, Big. Appreciate you. Could stand to have a little more coffee. My brain's shut off currently. You know, at the end of the day, though, the important thing is that you're spending time with family or something. You're a monster for that one. That one hit me hurt me on a personal level. I feel like you're trying to attack me. Indiscreet meddling. Hold on, what's happening here? Complete. What did I do? What? Oh, I feel like we did that wrong. I feel like I should have been in a position where I was able to see something. Okay, appreciate you, Vic. You're good company. You have a nice time with your family. Or else. God. That's the big family goals, honestly. Wife and a fur child, that is just, man. Alright, so what ability? Does that give me the bouncy bounce? Hey, bouncy bounce. I've been needing this for a very long time. Oh my god, we're getting some height. Ooh. Love that. Alright. Yeah, I'm glad we did that. Alrighty. Got no idea what we're doing, but we're gonna have a nice time. Let's go to... Oh, there's so... Like, that's the thing. We ran out of things to do until we can get through that rock wall. And once we got through that rock wall, all of a sudden we had a whole list of things to do. Oh, another letter. Really? Buddy, if you want, I'll just come over. Special giveaway. Is it another one of those, Hey, yeah, it is. Dear valued customer, he's giving me a bouncy house, right? Or, blueprints for one. Alchemy joke. Oh, a chemistry joke. Goldtooth is running from the cop. The cop finally caught up and shouted, "Hey, you. You'll never catch me, copper." God, that made me sad, Amber. It's funny, but it made me sad. Oh, man. You know, you get a dad joke that makes you groan. That's one thing. You get a dad joke that makes someone sad? Ooh. That's next level. Alright. Where is our bouncy house gonna go? We need 5 ash planks. Let's get some ash planks. Almost evil. Very nearly. Amber's treading a fine line. Amber's more of like chaotic neutral. It makes me sad. Okay, the more difficult the wood, the faster it goes, I believe. 'Cause this seems faster, don't it? Alright. So. Oh, we're gonna need to go back and get that mulberry tree, too. I was curious about that. They don't automatically come to you. If you walk away fast enough, they just stay there. I was wondering about that because they typically always just come to you. Like you have to go out of your way to make them not. Okay. What was I doing? Upgrade, yes. Right. We still got one more. Man, where are we gonna put this one though? as small as it is, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. There. Because typically it would help you reach things. But I want to see how much vertical height we can get, so we're making it as tall as possible. Hold on. I say that, I think the orchard's actually taller, ain't it? A little bit. I want to see how much vertical space we can get. Actually, hold on. Now that I say it out loud. Really? Why? I'm guessing because there's an upper limit to how high you're supposed to be able to move, period. But that's weird to me. Because we have a couple more size upgrades. So I'm wondering if we get another size upgrade, if it would let us go further. If the game needs that much height from the top of your buildable space. Because that seems weird to me. Hey, you know me, I'm a big fan of sitting. I do it every day. Alright. Let's go, team. Every time we go to do those jellyfish or whatever, there's always the ones that are way up high. Because the jellyfish appear depending upon your buildable space. Not your how much space you have. So the fact that we have so much buildable space that we're short of, we've been getting jellyfish that are way above where we can reach. Guys, we're on our way to go fight God, the final boss of Spiritfarer. She breaks both of her legs. Oh, right. I mean, I just think you should like space them out. You don't want to hit everybody with all your jokes at once. I mean, hold on. Let's just put it here because that should just be a nice place to sit. I mean, they don't have to serve a function. I just think it'd be nice there. You can only use a lot. I heard about that actually. Kind of weird, but they make laws about just about anything, right? My concern is I'm not sure how they're going to police that. If we've learned anything from Prohibition, it's if we outlaw Haas, people are just going to make them in their bathtub at home. Right. There's just so many different things to do. I'm sure there's a smart plan. Like, we could map out a path from objective to objective that made the most sense. It would be the most time efficient. But right now I can't brain because of medicine, so we're just gonna pick something and go at it. Let us find a thing to do. What's the tools upgrades look like? No worries. We all just do the best we can. Okay, so comet powder comes from. We need a crusher, and we would have that because we have those comets, sweetie.
Hey.
Alright, God, so many things to do. That's gonna take a lot of saving up 450,000. Oh, God, we're gonna be here a while. Okay, Hummingbird. Let's go to Hummingbird. That is a thing we can do. It'll give us access to a new spirit. Because there's just a lot of stuff to do. I want to go after this dragon. If we get the new spirit, that should allow us access to these pulsar ore. Big fan of that. mean, yeah, I hope you don't leave, but at the same time, I wouldn't exactly ask why. You know what I mean? Ooh, we're all just doing the best we can. I mean, I sell them, but I'm in a decent enough mood where I just like tossing out some jokes every once in a while. I've had enough. I promise not all my jokes are that good. I thought I was stronger than that, but obviously I was wrong. I can't tolerate that any longer. Hey, Bella. I'm on the fence because I kind of want to give you some more jokes just to prove that my joking ability, but I really should save some of them, and I know some of them aren't as good as I think they are. Like one in particular, I've got a paper joke I'm really fond of, but the more I think about it, it's pretty terrible. There we go. Oh, yeah, you know, just cursed to give people dad jokes until he died. That's just... Oh. He is driving me up the walls. He is following me everywhere. He talks and talks and talks. I know he lies. That's what I mean. Like, as much as I didn't like Giovanni being here, this is probably the best thing for Astrid, because, like, when you're forced to be face to face with the problem, it's so much easier to let go that way. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's doing the best I can. All the time. Everything he says is a blatant lie. What did you find out there? Was he cheating on me? Tell me. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, this is a tough one. We were supposed to be spying on him. I approached him from so high up, I didn't actually get to see what he was doing. Ari, Ari or Amber, if anyone's familiar with this game, what was he doing? Do you remember? There isn't an I don't know option. I could Google it. Might take a while. Alright, well, it's time for me to feed my cats anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the Be Right Back screen and Google it. Because I gotta take a step away to feed them anyway, so I will be right back. Appreciate you guys. If you're going to dip out between now and then, let me just say I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a nice rest of your night. But I can't imagine it'll take very long, so I'll be back here in just 1 second. Okay, good morning. Came back. Where'd the game go, though? Where'd the game go? Game? Game? There we are. Okay, so I looked up it up online, and apparently the thing that we didn't see, I'm assuming you guys found it before I did. He goes into the building with another spirit. So I think I was thinking, I'm like, well, it really just depends on your interpretation then, right? And then I looked a little bit further on the website I was on, and it tells you your choices between either yes or no. So it says you can either lie or tell the truth. So I really believe we're meant to interpret that as yes, he is cheating. From the way they described it, I don't think that's conclusive, but the way they phrased it, I do believe we just caught him doing some stuff. So I may be wrong about that, but that seems to be the case. Normally I would just figure it out and just say something and see what happens, but we don't want to hurt Astrid, we don't want to lie about it. Make sure we get it right for her sake. Ah, well, there we go. I knew it. I knew it. Thank you for telling me the truth, Munchkin. I knew I could count on you. It warms my heart to know that I can trust in someone. Now please, you know what to do. I don't want to see his face anymore. He's out. Out of my house. Out of my hair. You have a lot of hair. Retrograde. Loose hope. So yeah, I want to make sure we got that right because I didn't see what they were doing. Just for her sake, you know. I'm all about like just figuring stuff out by doing. If we get something wrong, we get something wrong, but can't be hurting people. I'm not about that hurting people life. Also, I hope you guys don't mind. I live upstairs and it's very warm here. I had to take my shirt off, so just we're gonna treat this as an episode of 3000 Bees After Dark. So I'm sorry. You were? Honestly, it was like 10,000 money, which, like, honestly, that's a bargain for, like, I consider that a lot cheaper than it would have been. Just because, where is it? Wait. Okay, this one here. 0 shirts. Oh god. So, this guy we have to pay 450,000 glims for. 10,000 at that point is just change, right? So, I mean, there's more expensive stuff out there. Where are we, though? We gotta talk to Giovanni. Oh, we're gonna talk to Francis about something, apparently. What? I can't remember what I was doing, so this is a surprise for me also. Ah, right. Got some cotton seeds. 12 nebula fabric. That is quite a bit, ain't it? Stardew's really good for that. Modded in what way though? What kind of stuff is in the mod? Yeah, that's fair too. I wasn't sure what was going to be in there. I saw a couple chests, and the treasure in there gives you a few thousand back. I'm not sure exactly what all we got in there, but I also like. I mean, it's a gamble, regardless, whether we got our money back or not. I think it's just being able to check. I think was worth the 10,000. Like just being able to appease our curiosity a little bit, I think was just fine. If it was any more expensive, I'd probably have an issue with that, but I think it was alright. Wow. Jesus. That's a lot. Okay, yeah, that's crazy. 72 people. Funny thing about that, 72 people, Penny is still the best character. Wild, I know. Not surprising, but still interesting. Alright, that's 10,000 money. You'll love to see it. Francis is a treasure, let me tell you. He is just, woof. Big fan of Francis. We are going to Hummingbird. Obviously I can't comment on any of the new stuff, but Penny's always going to be my favorite regardless. She's my wife, so you gotta say nice things. Okay. Guys, we're on the lookout for Hummingbird. Once you have this many locations, though, it becomes sort of hard to find stuff. That is right next to a bus stop, so that's great. I believe we should already be there. I never quite finished Stardew. There's a little bit I never got to, but we did most things. Almost everything. One of the things we didn't do, though, was get close to Shane. And I have people tell me all the time that Shane is a good character once you get to know him better. I think I was at a point where I was okay with him. He's fine. I don't have a problem with him, but he's not particularly appealing to me. More so, from one alcoholic to another, I kind of, a little bit of respect stuff out there. You go through that kind of thing, it makes you kindred spirits. Going through the trenches together. Hold on, my family's yelling at me. One sec. I feel bad about it, but my family's going into town. I don't drive, and I need to pick up my medicine. So I was expecting to go later today, but they're going now. And if I don't go, I'm not gonna have a refill of my medicine. I just ran out today, so I feel bad about that, especially because I just stepped away for a second. But I need to go get my medicine. I'm likely going to come back and do more of this, but it's going to be a little bit now. So absolutely don't feel like sticking around. That's fine. I'll probably hop on here when I get back, but I couldn't tell you when that's going to be, so just no worries. Take the opportunity to say, Amber, Big, Ari, you guys, appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's been nice for me. I have a lot of really rough days, so having you guys to chat with is just helps me tremendously. It really does. Having people to talk to is nice. Hopefully I'll see you guys around. Appreciate you. Take care of yourselves. Have a nice night if I don't hear from you. Yeah. I'll see you guys around.